everybody, got kind of a cool project for you today. Going to be applying some privacy window film to some windows in this condominium. What's going on here is that this condominium has some privacy issues as far as adjacent units being able to look right in here to these windows, and putting the blinds down all the time and blocking out the light is not a good solution. But first, what you want to do is you want to clean your windows with vinegar, get all that grime and dirt off them on both the outside and the inside. Check my video on how to clean windows. Along with cleaning, you want to take a razor blade and go along the edges of any paint or tape or anything like that that might be along the edge, because this has to be totally clean for that window film to adhere. You want to be really careful when you're cutting this stuff, people. I've got 4 square sheets here, measuring about an inch beyond on each side to account for any discrepancy there. And then the next step that's pretty cool is what you want to do is isolate the liner. And what you do is take 2 pieces of Scotch tape right there on either side of the sheet. You can see right there on either side of one of these sheets. Fold over one of the pieces of Scotch tape a little bit so they don't totally stick to each other. Press these 2 pieces of Scotch tape together. I'm doing this with one hand, but by pulling the pieces of Scotch tape away from each other, you will isolate that clear liner. And then on the smooth side, that's the side right there that's going to your window. The instructions call for keeping that really lubed up with this application solution in the interior facing the window, and also on the outside of the film when we do our final squeegee, getting all the air bubbles out. Before we laid this piece on here, we saturated the window with the application solution and on the inside of the film as we were separating the film away. So now that we've got it on here, what we want to do is work pretty quickly with the squeegee wrapped in a soft lint cloth here. Starting at the top, make sure that it's covering with margin around your full window area. Starting from the top and working out to the sides. You see all that moisture running down from the application solution. What that's doing is it's adhering the plastic to the window, and you're going to have a several day curing process after you leave this. So when you finish this project, you want to leave your windows closed for a few days while this material cures to the inside of the window. But you can see this is taking out all the air bubbles as well as moving that application solution around. And you really want to get up in there in the corners. You see how I'm doing that with the squeegee? All right, now that we've got that done, take out your sharp blade that comes with your kit, with your window film kit. This is almost like a diamond blade, that little nub blade. There's almost like a diamond tip, very, very sharp. And what we're going to do is get right up there in the corner and just drag this tool right along the upper edge there, holding the film so it does not slide on you, people. Just work very carefully. You want to get right up in there in the corner. Again, hold the film as you move along so it does not slip. You don't want to tear this stuff. See how that comes off like that? You don't want to tear this stuff, people, or pull on it, because it will rip and then you'll screw up your whole thing. So again, move very carefully down like so, and let the tool do the work for you. See how that comes off really nicely in that corner there? So finally, what you want to do is saturate the outsides, or just wet the outside of the window of the film, and then we're going to do yet another squeegee over the outside. This accounts for any pulling on the plastic that may have been happening during the cutting process, right to the edges, right to the corners. So check it out, people, doing a live test from the hallway of the condominium complex, looking in to see what it looks like. You can see movement in there. that you can't really detect. You can just basically see a figure that's about 1 or 2 feet away. You can't really see any detail. It's really great. I can't even see the neighbors across the way that used to look right down into the window and comment on what we were cooking for dinner, for example. So if you want more privacy in your living environment, check out the Gila or Gila brand of window film. This crystal pattern is really cool. We've oriented this one so that the kind of edge of the crystal pattern is going upward, kind of like flames. You could have that orienting downward, but it's all your aesthetic decision on how you want to do this. But I'm really impressed with this stuff. You can kind of still see what's going on outside. It's letting in all that ambient light, so you're not putting a shade down and darkening your living environment, but it seems really bright in here. And for plastic, it's actually a pretty cool pattern, and almost has a kaleidoscope kind of effect to it. Hey people, thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumb up. It would be great to have you on board as a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time with more home projects.